Okay, the van is a little bit cleaner now. Teensy tiny bit. That's just because I threw out all the panels, so they're just sitting behind it, and all the insulation is now out there on the ground. But this is all taken apart, and Tayson's not here today to help me fix the radio. I'm just gonna put it back because I need this out of the way. Okay, I ran into a conundrum. There's 6 holes of these, but I only have 5 screws. So either one fell somewhere, or it didn't have it. I don't know, because Tayson just took it apart. Tayson, I'm not blaming you. It's just that I don't know what you did. It's just I wasn't really watching what you were doing, and I don't know where you put all the screws and Okay. Now that's back on, but I still need to screw them in, and they all go in the bottoms here. What's up, Psych? How you doing? Here. High five? Yeah. Psych, it's gonna be great, okay? Okay, you already vibing in here? High five? Yeah. Every time. So I got all the screws to put this thing back on, and then there's a bunch of screws down here. And I think they actually go on behind that. Okay. Uh-oh. That's not good. I just lost a screw. Okay. I found it. It fell through the carburetor and onto the ground. And what I mean by through the carburetor, I mean it literally went through and into the ground down there. It's a 69 Corvette! Nice.
I know.
Okay, we're switching the train of thought for this whole vlog. We're going from the van to how do you take star photos. By the way, does it ever annoy you when someone's like, this is how you do it, but instead of telling you how to do it, they tell you how they're going to tell you how to do it? And then it's usually like a 30-minute presentation on them jumping around how to actually do the thing. They're just telling you benefits and how they're going to tell you how to do it. And then at the very end, they're trying to sell you a product. That's so annoying. So instead of that, let's actually just jump right in.
So I'm using a DSLR. So first thing you want to do, turn on your camera, right? And your shutter speed, you're gonna want to put that all the way down to in between 10 and 20 seconds. I'm gonna put mine at 15 and then put your ISO all the way up here. So in between 1000 and 2000. So that would be 1600 for me. Next, if you have a zoom lens, zoom it all the way out as wide as you can. Next step, that you put it in autofocus, but you're not going to leave it in auto. What you're going to do though, focus it about 20 feet away. And then you come back up here and turn autofocus off. So now it's focused like that, just about 20 feet away. And from there, all you need is something to put your camera on so it's stable. And other options would be to get one of these, which is a shutter button that you plug into the camera. Let me show you how that works. So it's an external shutter button. Ooh. And you just plug it in here, and you just plug it in the side of your camera. And so when you click it, it'll take the photo. If you have a tripod, now would be the time to use it. But if not, you can still do this. You're just going to have to find a way to prop your camera in a way so it won't shake while it's taking the photo. Because we set the shutter speed so slow, this is not going to be one of those photos you can point and click with your hand. If you're holding the camera, everybody shakes a little bit. So it's going to be blurry. It's going to have movement. So you want your camera to be as still as possible. So here's the camera. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it, aim it, turn it on, and everything is already set up. I have the settings exactly how I left them, how I told you you need them. Oh, but one thing that you actually can mess around with is the lighting. You can change that to daytime or anything else, but I've found that cloudy usually works best for me. So I'm just gonna aim this down, but in 20 seconds or 15, and we get that. Here, let me go back. So you can see that there. That looks okay, but I wanna turn off the light and take another one. Okay, so I took a couple, and they look really good, I think. I think they look pretty good. So you can see we got the barn here, but it looks like it's not the brightest. So what I'm gonna do is actually go to 20, but another thing, it almost looks brown in there for me. So I'm going to try and change the white balance to daylight and see how that changes it for me. Hold on, let me interrupt. So right above me right now are the stars. The shutter was going, so I just looked up and I was enjoying the stars with my own eyes. But what I wasn't expecting was to see a shooting star. Like, I literally saw a shooting star. And I've only ever seen like tiny ones. This one was huge. I'm just amazed right now. I really wasn't expecting to see a shooting star tonight. Okay, but back to this. I took the photo, and I think that looks a lot better. So, like, I have the camera aimed over here. I'm just gonna turn it the opposite way and aim it at those trees back there. So look at that. That's already amazing. But we have this pergola right here. So I'm gonna turn the camera towards this corner and see what that would look like. This corner. Okay, look at that. Did you really just kick that? Okay.
I'm gonna break your kneecaps.
Okay. It literally looks like it's a sunrise. Well, oh, there we go. Look at that. So the moon's back there, but it's gonna. No, it's not in my hand.
It's right there.
So the moon's gonna come up above those trees back there, and then I'm gonna take another one.